All right, guys, we are back for part 3 of cutting. And in this part, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to finish cutting these last 3 long clips, or 2 long clips and 1 medium-sized clip. And then we are going to go through and just cut off any of the excess unnecessary parts of these clips just to clean it up. So that's what we're going to cover in this part. Feel free to follow along. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So let's start where we left off. With this clip right here, and let's see what we got. We got some whiskey pouring into a cup, which is awesome. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's a better one. We could use that, but I would like to have a better pour, to be honest. I feel like there was too much hesitation in that pour. Let's see. Yeah, there's like, I didn't like that. Could use that. Okay, so let's go back to this first clip. We're going to have to use that first pour because I really wanted a pour. Because if we just go from this shot with ice and then we go to the cup automatically having whiskey, that would make no sense. So unfortunately, to have flow in this video, we're going to have to use a pour. Unfortunately, it's not one that I'm in love with. So let's just start it right. Let's pause it right here. Wait, hold on. Right here. All right, let's blade tool and then make our first cut there. Pan down. Now I'm going to do a lot of work to this clip right here. Okay, and then we'll stop it right when it starts to get all wonky right there. Perfect. So we'll delete that beginning. Play through. We already played through and we found that there was literally nothing else. So we're going to delete that. And we're going to add that to the rest of our clips. All right, guys, 2 more left to go. Let's do this. This last one. This is a cool shot. I hate that it was out of focus there, but no worries because it goes right back into focus right there. So let's blade tool there. And the rest of that clip is pretty good and usable. So we could just go through here and add that to the timeline or to the rest of our clips. And I'm pretty sure we could even use the first part of that too. I think I'm going to stick with what I have. Okay, so I'll delete that. And we are on our last clip. So let's do this. Let's get our last hero shot. Okay. Is anything going to happen? Okay, there we go. A hand came in. I wasn't sure if that was it. If it was just the bottle. All right, let's see. I don't like those bracelets. Okay, good. Not there. That was cool how the spilt. Let's see if we got anything else though. This is a long clip, so let's see if there's any other cool shots. That's another thing you want to do as an editor. Just because you find a cool hero shot in the beginning or like in the middle of a clip does not mean you should delete the rest of the clip, because there could always be an even better hero shot later. So never get ahead of yourself, and just because you think you have it, delete it. Like, always look further through the clip and see if there's anything better. Like, I found one that I really liked here, but let's see, like, if there, let's see. Like, for example, you see now the bracelets are off. So now I'm more inclined to use anything now. Like that right there. See, I was going to use one of these that came in earlier. I was going to use this one right here where it's where the whiskey splashes off. But I went through further and now the bracelets are off. And the splash is way better because now it hits if we go frame by frame, now it hits the glass or it hits the bottle, moves it. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, see, that's exactly why you always want to continue and look through your clips. No, that's not it. So we're going to do a cut right here. Boom. Let's see. Okay, so it ends right there. Loved that shot. Perfect. All right. So there we got our shot right there. So we can just delete everything beforehand. And I don't want to be a hypocrite, so I'm going to finish looking through here, even though I was really excited about that clip. That was kind of cool. I liked it. I mean, I hate how it just slammed down, but I really like the splash that came towards the lens. All right, boom. Okay, we got it. I love that last shot right there. This is so cool. I love how it just hits the bottle and splashes up, and there's no bracelets. I would have liked there to be no ring right there too, but you know what? It is what it is. We still got a cool shot. Perfect. All right, guys. Now we have all the clips cut pretty much. Now we can just zoom in. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly go through, sift through these, and just see if there's any excess fat or any excess like parts of the clip that we don't need or want. And we're just going to cut those. So let's just quickly play through and see what we got. So far the video is 37 seconds long, which is perfect for like something like Instagram or an advertisement. Okay, that shot looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. I feel like that was a little long. Okay, let's see. I think we could like start it right there. So I think that clip was a little bit long. Because, again, like I said earlier, we never want to lose the attention of the viewers. So I'm going to cut that. Perfect. I think that I missed something pretty big, which is this giant thing in frame. Is that a hand? How did I miss that? See, I miss things like this all the time. I'm talking about paying attention to detail, but I just missed a giant hand in frame. So let's go back and... no. Okay. I think I'm going to... The problem is I could cut it right here, right before it comes in a frame and just zoom in a little bit. But if you look at the bottle, like the core of the idea of this clip, it's the whole bottle spinning around. And if it just like spins like 60 degrees, then that's not really much of a clip. So I think I'm going to have to make the tough call as an editor, and I'm going to unfortunately have to delete this clip. That's always terrible. All right, I'm going to click this highlighted area, delete. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. Does this clip show more bottle than table, or does this clip? Let's see. Because I want more of the bottle, not the table. This one's a little bit more shaky, so I'm going to delete the second one. I'm going to highlight the empty space, backspace. Okay, that was a cool clip. All right. Did you guys see that little bit of jitter or like lagginess? That wasn't the clip. That was Premiere Pro. I can tell that that was Premiere Pro. And we're going to render this out in a second, but just for right now, it's fine. Just leave it there. So see, when I pressed pause and then played it again, it didn't lag anymore. Okay, so that clip's good. That one's good. Okay, perfect example of why we should go through it. Again, another example why we should go through a second time to make sure it's all cut up nicely is this. The way this starts is all shaky. And I would not want to start it there. I would want to start it right there. So if I didn't do that, I would have a video that has a clip like this that starts off like there's an earthquake. So you definitely don't want that. So let's cut that. And now we got... Perfect. We got the nice part of the clip. Awesome. Let's see what else we got. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Let's go see. Oh yeah, there's two versions of these clips. So we got to choose. And now we got to choose which one we like better. I think I'm going to choose this one. I really like that like Dutch angle, the way the camera is like tilted a little bit sideways. I really like that. So I'm going to keep this first one. I'm going to delete this second one, which is this clip. So I'm going to delete that one. And then highlight that, backspace. All right, perfect. Awesome. And like this right here, I'm going to slow this down. I'm definitely going to slow this down, a lot of these clips, but that's for a later lesson. I personally would slow this down right now, but just to keep the course nice and organized, we're going to do that a little bit later. Perfect. Love that. Love it. Love it. I feel like that was a little bit, kind of threw it off. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that clip. Loved it until that clip came along. All right, perfect, perfect. Boom, awesome. You know what would be cool too, is what we could do later, is we could even, because, okay, don't get me wrong, this shot is really cool, but imagine if we had like sparks in the background from like fire. That would be really cool, and that we could easily add that. So maybe we could do that later. But for now, I think that this is really nice. and I think it's looking good. So perfect. So now let's move on. What we're going to do is we're going to go through each of these clips and we're going to decide how we want to place them. For example, this clip might be in the beginning. We're going to place it in where we think it will have the best flow, because we want this video to just flow and literally look like a Jack Daniel's commercial. So that's what we're going to do next. So far, it's looking really good. I just feel like it's lacking flow. So let's move on and let's solve that problem.